I call on Justin Trudeau to put the Revolutionary Guards on the terrorist list. I was actually begging the policymakers to put Revolutionary Guards in the terrorist list, to sanction Revolutionary Guards, and to sanction all the oppressors.
Well, what would you like in more detail? What would you like Western leaders to do in relationship to the ongoing events in Iran? What do you think would be most helpful as far as you're concerned? So if I could sit down and talk to my Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, which has about as much chance of happening as a snowball lasting on the sun.
I call on Justin Trudeau to put the Revolutionary Guards on the terrorist list. Look, 3 years ago, I was in Canadian Parliament. I was actually begging the policymakers to put Revolutionary Guards in the terrorist list, to sanction Revolutionary Guards, and to sanction all the oppressors. I was ignored. I was actually under attack by some of the Islamic Republic apologists in Canada. They were echoing the voice of the Iranian regime and attacking me, bullying me. Why? Because I asked Justin Trudeau to actually sanction Revolutionary Guards. What happened? By ignoring our demand, the same Revolutionary Guard shot down the Ukrainian airplane and killed 176 innocent Iranian and Canadian people.
How do you account for the fact that despite your attendance at the Canadian Parliament and your request for support, that you never got it? How do you explain that?
It breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. I'm not that kind of person to give up my fight. I'm not that kind of person to give up having hope to convince the leaders of democratic countries that this is your turn now. You have to recognize Iran's revolution and call your allies, get united, kick out the Islamic Republic diplomats, recall your ambassadors from Iran, and publicly announce that the nuclear deal is dead.
Can we talk a little bit about the nuclear deal? Is that a reasonable place to go?
I think there's nothing else to add. The nuclear deal is already dead, but what we want the US government and its allies clearly and publicly announce that, because this is the only thing can help the Islamic Republic to survive. For its own survival, the Islamic Republic is begging for support, to get support from the Western countries. We don't actually ask for much help from the leaders of democratic countries. What we want is just we want them to stick with their own values. We believe that the Islamic Republic is a threat for the region and for the democratic countries as well. And if the Western countries looking for stability in the region, they cannot go and negotiate with one of the most unstable regimes. We are better allies than the Islamic Republic for the Western countries.
Revolutionary spirit that's now manifesting itself in Iran, is that growing, or are the mullahs successfully repressing it? I don't understand the balance of power in Iran at the moment. Do you think that the protesters have any chance here, or are they just going to get shut down?
I strongly believe that this time the protesters are going to win the battle.